So can we put you in charge of that, Ms. Barrera, for next time? For the next PLC, can you bring some technology strategies that we can use with English too in the classroom?
Sure, and then you know what? I'm going to make a note here for our next meeting. That way we don't forget about it.
And I just wanted to add on the technology. We had mentioned Socratic and Kahoot, just how you mentioned. What about doing a professional development for our teachers so they can actually get a little bit more familiar once we do decide what technology integration we can do in the classrooms? What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time. I agree.
Okay.
Are there any other strategies that we saw? Purposeful grouping, right? That's part of Kagan. We said the strategies.
Well, I'm gonna, when you say strategies, I'm thinking about the teacher staff. Do we have any new staff that is actually servicing these SPED students? Because if that's the case, we need to train them on how to deliver those accommodations.
Okay. And I do believe we did have about 5 teachers. There are 5 new teachers, and it is very important how you say that, making sure that we are giving them that support. So thank you for adding that.
So yeah.
Oh, that's right. You know what? It's because maybe it's from the teacher turnover. Maybe that's where we started wrong already from the previous year, is that since we had a high teacher turnover rate, they just weren't prepared or trained coming in for this year. Maybe that's also why we dropped down to 27%. And you know what? I'm thinking also it'll be good if we can set up kind of a tutoring system.
Okay.
I know Mr. Reveles is really good at tutoring his students, and he did pretty well too on his scores in English too with the SPED students. And so I know he calls home, keeps a call log. That'll show which students are showing up and which ones aren't. And
So you're mentioning attendance could also be something
right,
that we
attendance.
can- And now that this year we did implement the PBIS, it's something that we can go ahead, that can also help us, right?
Yeah, and we need to let the parents know and the community, get them about how important it is for the students to pass these tests, and you need to graduate. The truth. So now, can we revisit the goal, or do we still need to cover? That's pretty good strategies right there.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So what about our goals? What is the goal of this meeting? What do you think that, looking at all these strategies, what could be a measurable goal?
Well, if we ended up with 27%, I mean, realistically, considering all our factors, do we want to bump up according to what, 50%? I mean, that's a big jump to do.
Okay.
Can we look at where our district was at on the taper? Can you
Sure.
pull that up for where our district was at this previous year, just to get a comparison?